What is going on, guys? Joey Suggs here, and welcome to today's video. So I have a great video planned of me only eating items that I get at Costco. So we got a little bit of Costco today, a lot of eating today, and the first thing I want to do this morning is get a really good workout in, and I can't think of a better way to welcome you to Road to Ripped episode number 11. So it's still pretty early in the morning. I want to start my day out with a lift. Let's hit a little warm up, just a walk around the block, and then we can get into it. All right, little 15-minute walk warm up done. It is already scorching hot outside. Quick peep of the shirt. My mom got it for me, so I told her I'd wear it in a video. So here you go, Mom. I flexed and the sleeves fell off. Haven't heard that one before. But today's workout is going to be a chest and tricep day, so like a very standard push day. And for the entire workout, I'm gonna be using the RitFit M1, and RitFit was super kind to sponsor this portion of the video. So throughout the workout, I'm gonna be going over all the different functionalities that I've been seeing and using with the RitFit M1 all-in-one functional trainer, as well as things like their bench, their weights, and all that kind of good stuff. And with that said, that allows me to give you guys a discount code on this. So first link in the description, check out the RitFit M1 as well as all of RitFit stuff. Truthfully, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to have a home gym right now, or I'd be severely lacking at least. Now let's get into a nice little chest and shoulders workout. I gotta pop this shirt off because I'm already leaking like crazy. It's so hot here in Florida. All right, now our first exercise is gonna be an incline dumbbell press, and a really good opportunity to show you guys the RitFit adjustable bench that can come with the RitFit M1 if you decide to purchase it in a bundle. And for me, it's been my go-to adjustable bench. It has a decline if you want to use that feature. It has multiple different adjustment points all the way up the rails for the back pad and the seat pad. It's got wheels at the back to easily move it around, and just in general, it's been a really good piece to have in the gym. Now, as dumbbell incline press is gonna be my main chest movement for today, I'm gonna focus on 4 really good working sets, probably after 2 or 3 warm-up sets. And with that, keeping reps between 8 to 10 reps, so a nice focus on hypertrophy as well as strength building. All right, I am thoroughly leaking already from that. Next exercise, we're gonna actually be using the RitFit M1's Smith machine and the bench again, but now in a decline. And what this allows me to do is get a really nice, smooth, and controlled, while being safe, decline press for chest, because I do really enjoy the movement, and without a Smith machine, it can be difficult to do it safely. So having the Smith machine included with the M1 is really nice. By the way, the pink weights are also from RitFit. If you're into pink bumper plates, they have that option for you. Now for the Smith machine decline, I'm really focusing on reps here and getting a good pump into the bottom half of the chest. So I'm going for like 12 to 15 reps. The weight's relatively light. And because it's on a Smith machine, the movement is smooth. And the only thing I really need to worry about is just getting a good pump in the chest. All right, chest is feeling very good, but I wanna do one more thing to wrap it up. And that is once again on the RitFit M1, this time using one of its best functions in my opinion, and that is the 2 independent cable pulleys on both rails. So you have 15 different points where you can put these pulley systems, and each one is independently loaded based on the weight plate pegs behind it. And the pulleys are at a 2-to-1 ratio, which means you're getting a very smooth, consistent, and 50% feel of the weight you're putting on the system. And using both pulleys together, we're gonna do a cable chest fly. This one I'm gonna do 3 sets to failure here and really burn out the chest, squeeze every last bit of energy I have out on it. And that should wrap up chest for today. Another great value proposition of the RitFit M1 is it comes with a ton of attachments, not to mention a place to store all those attachments on your rack, which I feel like is a really nice bonus given the price point. All right, chest done. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of triceps. I'm honestly a little sore and the heat is just killing me. But another nice thing about the 2 stacks being independent of themselves is I'm able to do supersets with different weights on each side of this. So for one side, I'm gonna be doing a tricep cable push down with a significant amount of weight on that side because I'm stronger in that movement. So I'm gonna do probably like 8 to 10 reps there. Then we're gonna come over to the other rail, and now I have the cable all the way down at the bottom, the weight a lot lower, and we're gonna be doing a tricep kickback because I'm not as strong in that movement. It's a single arm movement, and the resistance path is a lot more difficult. Having the separate cables with separate weights is extremely important for doing supersets just like this. 3 sets of that superset done, and that's gonna wrap up our workout for today. I wouldn't be able to work out in my home gym if I didn't have the equipment I have from RipFit, so check them out in the link down below. Thanks again for sponsoring this video, RipFit, and let's get into a little physique update. All right, people, workout done. An absolute leaker for a fasted workout this morning. And I don't know if it's because I'm fasted or the heat's just really taking it out of me, but that was tough. Even with the doors closed and me just doing a physique update right now, like I am steadily leaking. But I don't want to waste any time at all in telling you some very, very good news when it comes to Road to Ripped physique update. And that is, we hit a brand new low weigh-in this morning by quite a bit. This morning, 210.6. I believe the closest one to that as far as low weigh-ins go was like 213. So in my opinion, that is an absolutely huge win for the progress. So that being said, things have been pretty good as of recent. Have I slipped up some? Yes, in the sense of not always getting a lift and cardio in, but in the sense of hitting my calories, for the most part, no. I've done a pretty good job of even the days where I'm like not fully tracking to still pretty much fully track, or at least have a mental note of exactly what I'm putting in my body. If I'm having to like eat out for business lunches or business dinners, and ordering the right things and trying to make up for it, recover a little bit the day after. And speaking of recovery, I think one of the biggest things that I've been focusing on the past like week and a half has been sleep. I'm really trying to prioritize my sleep right now, and I think that's honestly what's making the biggest difference. I've been extremely busy, right, with everything going on at home, Road to Rip progress, filming other stuff for YouTube, things at work. Like, by no means is that an excuse, but it definitely puts things into perspective of how difficult time management can be. And I honestly think the best way to recover and be focused is to get good sleep. So I've never been someone who naps during the day, but there have been a decent amount of days here recently where I'm so exhausted, I come home and take an hour and a half nap before I work out. So for me, I noticed that's been the biggest change. I haven't changed my cardio or my macros or my calories. I'm still with 20 minutes of cardio, mostly that being on the Stairmaster daily, and 2,000 calories with over 200 grams of protein. Because I'm not on a serious competition prep, I don't think it's worth me dropping the calories any lower than that, especially when I'm seeing progress like this week over week if I just stick to it. So going forward, at least for the time being, I'm not gonna be switching that up. Another note on sleep is I feel like I cheat on my diet when I don't have the mental capacity to have the willpower to say no. Sometimes I'm just so exhausted, I want to just put something in my body that's unhealthy and pass out. So that's just one more thing that I think getting good sleep has helped me with, is the ability to have the willpower to stick to a good regimented diet. So all around, things are really good, looking up on Road to Ripped, and that is incredible. Now, I said today's workout was going to be all Costco foods, and to do that, well, I have to go to Costco. So let me introduce you to yesterday Joey, when I went and picked up some of the stuff we're gonna be having in today's video. All right, yesterday Joey here, heading into Costco. Let's see if they have one, anything new, and two, re-up on the stuff that we do need. Re-upping on these. These weren't here last time, the JoJo's bar, so I'll get these again. This beef biltong was so good, I'm gonna get 2 pouches now, as well as 1 bag of the habanero mango Archer. I haven't got these in a while, but the True bars are the only vegan protein bars that I've liked so far. I really enjoyed this keto bread last time, and the macros are really good, so we'll get some more of this. The canned chicken I haven't been having too much, but I've been having a can of tuna like multiple days throughout the week, so I'm gonna get more of this. This has definitely become my favorite seasoning of all time, the Kinder's Woodfire Garlic, especially accompanied with the blend from Kinder's as well. I'm really needing to add more shrimp into my diet, so I'll get some here. And I'm definitely needing to re-up on my chicken chunk bites. One of the main reasons why I'm here, the Premier Protein Pancakes, I cannot get away from these. And this I don't think is new, but it's new to me. They look pretty solid. I'm excited to try these out. Definitely needing more mixed veg. And they have hard-boiled eggs back in stock, so definitely gonna get these. These pre-cooked chicken breasts were really good last time, so we'll get them again. And I can't remember if I've got this before, whether it's new, but we're gonna try this as well. And that will wrap up the mini Costco haul. Back to Today Joey. All right, Today Joey back. Just showered from that workout. Now we can make some food. And I wanna try a couple things. One being the new hard-boiled eggs. Definitely gotta try the egg white frittatas. And I know the pancakes are good, but I wanna have those. All right, so although the packaging is different, these are exactly the same as the Kirkland brand ones. They come in packs of 4. I'm just gonna have 2 eggs. Now these are completely new to me. 70 calories, they have 5 grams of protein. And there's a bunch of different heating instructions, but this says 45 seconds. So I'm gonna try these. They come like individually wrapped, and it says to heat them in the bag for 45 seconds in the microwave. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I had to heat these for 2 minutes because they were still cold in the center. But as these come out, the pancakes can go in and these just heat up for a minute as well. All right, and just about 3 minutes later, we have breakfast for today. I can tell you right now, these hard-boiled eggs are the exact same hard-boiled eggs that are the normal Costco brand. So if you're used to those or you like those, there's not gonna be really any difference there. I like them. I say that, but I did just remember, these were a little cheaper. These were like $10. The other ones were like $12 or $13. And they're not organic. So if that matters to you, then it matters to you. The pancakes, this was the main reason why I went to Costco, was to get more pancakes. People say that they're like made with bad protein. Probably true. Probably less absorbable protein for sure. But they taste insanely delicious. I'm not stopping eating them. I literally don't care. Like no syrup needed. Just great straight out of the microwave. Now, the frittata, this I'm pretty interested in. Super easy to like bring to work, snack like that. Smells pretty decent. And I guess their whole thing is like they're made mostly of vegetables, like all of their stuff is made mostly of vegetables. Let's just see if it's any good. I'm gonna say something that you might not agree with, but I think these are better than the Starbucks egg bites. One, the macros are way better. These are 140 calories for 2 of them, where the Starbucks are 170. The protein isn't quite as good. I think these have 10 grams of protein for 2 and those have 12. But I like the flavor and consistency better on these than the Starbucks ones. You get the flavor from the egg, the spinach, the vegetables. You get that pepper. You get a little bit of cheese in there. And the one thing I like is like my fingers don't feel nearly as greasy as they do whenever I have the Starbucks ones. So I'm actually extremely happy with these. Now, cooking instructions, I don't think were correct. It took 2 minutes for sure in the microwave to get hot, not 45 seconds. So maybe that's like defrosted. But either way, 2 minutes in the microwave to have a pretty easy on-the-go snack for breakfast. Really good in my opinion. Speaking of breakfast, this meal right here is starting me out pretty decent. I'm gonna have to have another meal pretty soon here because that was a tough workout. I'm pretty hungry, but 440 calories right there is not bad. And with that, 34 grams of protein, a little high on fat, and that's okay. But it's still a really good way to start out the morning. And well, all 3 of these things are from Costco. So keeping theme for the video title today. All right, that was pleasant. Now we need to get a snack in us. I'm very hungry, but I just got a brand new package and it happens to be some clothing from TLF. More specifically, it is part of their new launch. They came out with some really, really awesome colors of shorts, as well as some tanks. These are a re-release of some of the cotton tanks, super stretchy, and they're actually supposed to be tight fitting. I got mine a little oversized. And then we pop into the 5-inch mesh shorts. These are probably some of the sickest colors they've come out with thus far. Got the blue on the underneath. Pockets are zippered, which is nice. And when it comes to mesh shorts, they have an insane amount of styles that are all super comfortable. I'm an XL in pretty much everything. So if you want to check out this new launch or anything at TLF, the link is down below to do so. But I'm gonna take the tank off, keep the shorts on, and let's grab a snack. And that snack is gonna consist of two things, the air-dried beef and a True Bar. So first things first, we'll just start with the True Bars. It comes with two flavors in the pack. You have a chocolate chip cookie dough and then a donut. I think the chocolate chip cookie dough is a little better. In my opinion, I've had both flavors before. They used to have a pack with the peanut butter chocolate one, and that one was the best. They're 190 calories. There's only 12 grams of protein in there. They're a decent snack, and they're all right for a vegan protein bar. Yeah, I mean, nothing outstanding, I would say, but they are pretty good, especially if you're someone who, one, likes vegan protein, or two, like protein bars upset your stomach, but you like having them as like a dessert or whatever. This normally does not upset my stomach like a normal protein bar would, so there's always that to consider. So this is a good option if you can find them at your Costco. Now I want to get into this, which I have been absolutely loving this instead of normal beef jerky recently. Mostly because there's 12 servings in this bag right here. The bag's like really full. And each serving has 90 calories with 15 grams of protein. Sorry if you hear some coughing. Both the dogs have kennel cough right now, so we're dealing with that. But 90 calories with 15 grams of protein per serving. It's literally just air-dried thin strips of beef, and they're really like still tender and good. Yeah, I think in every aspect, I like the air-dried beef better than your typical beef jerky. I like the consistency better. I like the volume you get for the serving size better, and then the macros are better as well. I'd never really heard of this brand before, but I'm definitely keeping an eye out in my normal stores for it, because this from Costco is very, very tasty. So I'm gonna keep munching on this for a little bit, but to update you on the calories and macros for the day, we're sitting really nice. 899 calories, so right under 900 with this snack in. And with that, we have 91 grams of protein already. So we're doing a really good job of getting that in early throughout the day as well. And for a quick, easy, high protein midday snack, a vegan protein bar and some air-dried beef, as counterproductive as that is, actually makes a pretty good combo. All right, some time has passed. I wanna make like a kind of late lunch now. And I want to try out this beef specifically. So here's the container, and well, here is apparently the sliced steak. And I guess to cook this, you have to use it on a stovetop, even though it's already cooked. So I'm just gonna follow these instructions. So it's said to strain out the juice and stuff, and then this is already pre-sliced. So we got it all in the pan. It looks relatively cooked, so I don't know why I need to do this. I don't know if it's just to heat it up. I have it over medium, and we'll just let it sit there and get warm. Now, to go along with it, this specifically isn't at Costco, but you can get a Caesar kit pretty much anywhere. And to go along with it, the Bolt House Caesar, because this is way less calories. All right, kit in the bowl. We'll get some dressing in there. And just a couple minutes later, now these are completely cooked up, even though they were already cooked to begin with. All right, we'll transfer about half of the salad kit into a bowl and then go ahead and toss on some of our cooked up steak. All right, I gave the meat some slicing, and here's our lunch, late lunch for today. Before I take a bite, I'll tell you right now, the meat smells very, very good, and I have a pretty good feeling it's gonna taste pretty solid. This bite is astronomically way too big for what it should be, but we're gonna power through. It is really good though. I think they want you to cook the meat just so it's less rare than when it comes straight out of the package. And it has kind of like a little bit of a graininess to it. I don't know if it's preservatives or fat or salt or something, but that gets out of it as well. And all around, it's a very solid thinly sliced meat. Now that said, I don't know if this is the best case scenario to have this meat in. I'm thinking it'd be much better on like a Euro type style wrap with like tzatziki and hummus and stuff like that than in a salad, because it's just a little too thin. I'd rather have chicken in this. But as far as like the flavor consistency of the meat, it's actually a really good option. What's nice is this came with 2 of those little packets, so I froze the other one, have that later on. But as far as this goes from Costco, if you want some thin sliced beef, yeah, I'd recommend it. And I wouldn't say this is the leanest protein ever, but it's 120 calories with 19 grams protein per serving. Like I said, not the leanest, but it did set us up pretty nicely. This meal was roughly 460 calories. We have a little under 1,400 total for the day, which is really good, and 135 grams of protein. So all around, we're having a pretty solid day as far as only eating Costco foods. Even though this salad kit technically wasn't from Costco, I think it still counts. It's dinner time, and Perry's making breakfast for dinner, and I am not. I have our shrimp from Costco. All right, so these are defrosted and going into a pan. I don't know if this is good or not, but I'm gonna hit it with some Kinder's wood fire garlic. I know it's good, but I don't know about on shrimp. And to go along with it, we're gonna do some frozen mixed veg from Costco. Then we'll do some rice cauliflower, also from Costco. And lastly, some frozen rice, not from Costco, but I wish it was. And this can just go in the microwave for a couple minutes. All right, and as that comes out, we can go ahead and add our cooked shrimp into the bowl. Dinner is served. I mixed everything up. It's looking quite nice. The last thing I'm gonna do to add a little more flavor is do a classic combo of some Frank's Red Hot Buffalo drizzled over top, and a little bit of the Bolt House Ranch drizzled over top as well. And for the most part, when I shop at Costco, these are how my days typically look. I eat a lot of items from Costco every day until I run out, and then I repeat the process, and I hit the grocery store intermediately throughout that time. All right, a nice saucy bite here. Yeah, that's actually really good. I mean, when you put buffalo and ranch on anything, it's gonna be pretty good. The combination of the mixed veg, cauliflower rice, and rice all together makes for a really good voluminous, low calorie combo. And then the shrimp as a protein, ideal. So weirdly enough, that meal came out to exactly 500 calories. That is pretty cool, but it left us under 1,900 calories for the day. So we got a little bit left to play with, and we're sitting pretty good on calories and macros. 190 calories, a little low on carbs, a little high on fat, but not too bad altogether at all. And for a rainy night dinner, a late night dinner, a super voluminous, low calorie, high protein meal just happens to hit the spot. I said I had a couple calories left, and we're gonna get every calorie we can. So one thing, we're gonna have a couple of these and a half of one of these. So I've talked about both these before. The JoJo's they taste like a healthy Reese's. Literally just dark chocolate, a little bit of peanut butter in the middle, and some peanuts on top. They are very good. And then these are a little more unique. They're like a white chocolate outside, ganache inside with raspberry Krispies in the middle. That right there is like the perfect bite to show you what all is going on in there, but also very good. So a half serving of each of these will leave us just a little bit over 2,000 calories for the day, with just a little bit under 200 grams of protein for the day. But all around, I'm extremely happy with a full day of eating of pretty much only Costco foods. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, as always, it helps me out if you press that thumbs up button. And with that, I'll be seeing you once again very soon in the next one. Peace. This the anthem. If you rockin' with it, put your hands up.